Hey YouTube, welcome to another Kaladesh draft on Twitch. If you were following twitch.tv/themanaleek, you could be in chat like those folks over there, like the brown dandy who just showed up. You could do fun things like stream raiders, so be aware I will be chatting with chat. We'll be discussing whatever, but of course we'll also be playing Magic. And we're going to pick up a Dovin Bond here. If I remember correctly, I think this one was fine. Or was this the one that was not fine? Until your next turn. So we bubble a creature, we bubble and arrest a creature, essentially. Gain 2 life, draw a card is always fine. Yeah, I mean, we're taking Planeswalker, right? We're definitely taking Planeswalker. Yep, Orcish, links are free for posting. Almost like people like best of 3, and it's literally 0 effort for them to keep it up. I suspect part of it is that there was this weird 1-week gap between the draft challenge, which I hope nobody plays, and the end of best of 3, which really made no sense because the ad copy even said, you get to practice best of 3. And it made no sense why you couldn't practice it right up until that point in time. Lost Legacy was great art for a bad card. We've got a Fatal Push here. Like, I'm not going to force Dovin Bond by taking a Thieving Turtle or a Gear Shift Ace is fine, but Fatal Push is removal. It's going to kill a good chunk of things that we want to kill for very cheap. All right, let's grab this link here. Now, that said, Fatal Push is not as good in Limited as it was in Constructed, but it is still very good. Know many of our players are passionate about traditional play with best of 3 game matches. That's why we always leave traditional draft up. Fans of Kaladesh, yada yada. Okay, so it's up for another week till the 27th, and then the 28th is when the draft challenge is. So I suspect that's part of it. But yeah, let's take Fatal Push. Esper Control, that's true. That's true. Ooh, Arborback Stomper. I remember you being shockingly okay despite everything on your card just kind of reading fine. Like 5/4 for 5/4 for 5. Okay. Trample. Cool. Gain 5 life. Okay. But put it all on one card and it was fine. There's an Oval Chase Dragster, which I know a lot of people loved. I did not. Like, it's a ball lightning. I'm not terribly in for a ball lightning. So we could just take a Propeller Pioneer if we do want to be white here. It's the best white card in the pack. I think it's on-ish par with Druid of the Cowl. Druid of the Cowl might get a slight bump up here. There's a lot of decent green here. But none of it's like pull me into green. So I think we might just put the person to our left into green here. Let's take this Propeller Pioneer. See if we can find something a little underdrafted, perhaps. Well, we continue to be past Hunt the Weeks. I guess I haven't drafted this in a week. Is Kaladesh still like impossible to read signals because no one knows what they're doing? Like, I guess I should have taken one of those green cards instead, taken this Hunt the Week and just gotten there. Huh. I never liked this card. 5 mana 2/2 is dumb. Huh. Never Force Golgari? Not in Zendikar, that's for sure. You've had 2 1/2s. I've had a lot of success with Kaladesh. The signals have just been super weird. Like, I don't even know what I want here. Like, I guess I'm looking at like a Foundry Screecher? Thopterist was fine. What's Thopterist? All right, and then we get an Ether Torch Renegade, 6th pick, and a Furious Reprisal, and a Die Young. Thopterist. What was Thopterist? Was there a thought? The only Thopterist I can think of is Maverick Thopterist. But that wasn't in the back. It's the 1/3. Is that a Thop? That wasn't a Thopterist. Wasn't that a Theorist? We'll take the Dayang here. And yeah, I like the 1 blue. I believe Theorist is what you're looking for. Exclamation mark card and then the name. So we could start collecting self-assemblers. I don't hate a Bastion Mastodon. I don't really care for Defiant Salvager. The fact that it's sorcery speed sack really hurts. Yeah, I was thinking about self-assembling here. This card's bad. This card's bad. Let's take the assembler. Aether trade winds I'll take 8th pick. Certainly over anything else here. Second self-assembler. All right, so we are really looking for the make artifact spells cheaper dude now, as well as just more self-assemblers, right? We are doing it. We are trying. All right, so a whole bunch of black-green, meaning people aren't taking black-green. The cards are all bad, but people aren't taking black-green. Let's take the Unbridled Growth just in case we end up in like needing fixing. There's other fixing that I prefer over an Unbridled Growth, but it does work. So if we are going to end up Golgari, then I'm fine with a Narnam Cobra. Don't really care about the Skygate. Don't want to sail back. Don't really want to Mind Rot. Let's take the Cobra. Yeah, these signals are non-existent is the word I would use. We'll take an Ice Over, I guess. Fortuitous Find. Well, okay. Okay. Pushing towards black-green a little bit. You were bad, right? Yeah, you were super bad. Pay 50 life. Deal 50 damage to any target. It's cute, but we're not doing it. There's the Maverick Thopterist. Yeah, what a great pack not in our colors. What a great pack not in our colors. I guess we're looking at like an Ether Poisoner. Like we're very far away from blue-red. We're pretty far away from playing white. I think we just take the Poisoner. Wonder if there's enough 0-mana nonsense on Arena to make Paradox Outcome work. I don't know. We could still be white-black. What are we on? Just a Propeller Pioneer? I guess it's possible. Let's see what we get past here. Dynavolt Tower. I remember sometimes doing things with that, but not often. You have to really be making a lot of energy. So we've got another self-assembler here. There's a Tezzeret's Touch, which I remember being okay. There's a Foundry Hornet, which I don't super care for. I might just take the self. Maybe we're just self-assemblers. Maybe we're self-assembler, hope that we just make people cry by having an army of 4/4s. Because we don't have other stuff going on. What a weird draft this has been. Forgot how hard it is to tell how many energy symbols you are. Yeah. Like that's 5? That's 5. Yeah, after like 3, it gets kind of hard. Let's take a self-assembler. Let's just do the thing. Merchant's Dockhand. You were pretty unimpactful as well, right? 1/2 for 1, pay 3 in a blue, tap X untapped artifacts. That was always the big part, right? Yeah. Not a big fan of that. There's a Sky Whaler Shot. There's a Cloud Blazer. What are we? Like, we could still just be blue, white, splash, black, I guess. So let's just load up on 5-drops. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Chief of the Foundry. There we go. So I mentioned this, I think in Spiky Saturday or something. I always see this card in a set of 3 with the other one, the one that makes artifacts cheaper. And if that's the case, if that's true, if they chose that, I think they made a giant mistake. Because that means that you're never going to get both of these cards if they're opened in the same pack. Because somebody will take one and somebody will take the other. But we'll take Chief of the Foundry just because these being 5/5s is amazing. Make our servos 2/2s. There's also nothing else here that I'm super looking for. But yeah, let's take the Chief. Oh, wait, no, there were 3 uncommons there. Sorry, there were 3 uncommons there. So it still could be, on the other side of the print run. But I've definitely seen it show up like that. So if we are black-white, we've got a Restoration Gearsmith, which can buy back one of our artifacts. It's also a 3/3 for 4, which isn't awful. It's better than Herald. It's better than Timing, assuming we can take advantage of it. But Timing would be good as well. I like the Foundry Screechers. All right. So green, I think, is getting kicked out here. I think we're going to look towards heading for Esper. The trick is we're going to need some Prophetic Prisms to make that really work. So here we've got a Theorist, a Renegade, a Screecher. Yeah, we could splash the blue as well, but either way, we're going to really want Prophetic Prisms. I want some 2-drops too. Which means I think I am taking this Theorist. Easy Thopterist. Yeah, we'll take the Ether Thopterist here. Whoa. A Yeheni's Expertise and a Windkin Raiders? -3/-3 to everything, and we get to cast a free 3-drop. Sold. 7th pick. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, we're taking Expertise. I would love the Windkin Raiders as well. 4/3 flyer for 6 is fine. And then if you can improvise it out a little bit faster, even better. So do we know what we are yet? Why are we white? We're white because of Augmenter. We're blue because of a Theorist and a Trade Winds. Interesting. Oh, Aeronaut's a 4-drop? I thought it was a 3-drop. I really need a prism. We're white because flying. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what 2 colors we are and which one is the splash. Because that would make kind of a decision point between turtle and find, right? Or something like that. Let's pick up the turtle. Have people figured out that you're supposed to pick Prophetic Prism highly? Prism is absolutely in the set. I've had multiples in a deck. I'll take a Malfunction. We're so stocked up on 4-drops. I don't think this deck's going to do well. I think we have utterly failed at reading signals, although I don't think there were any. We'll take the Impeccable Timing here. Yeah, Prisms were absolutely wheeling last week. Maybe. All right, give me something. I don't want an Aetherworks Marvel. Gearseeker Serpent. There's also a Revoke Privileges. God, we need to figure out what we are. I think we're blue-black. Splash, Blazer, Bon, Smith. I think we're blue-black. So I think I take the Gearseeker Serpent here. And we're going to have artifacts kicking around. Let's pick that up. Bristling Hydra. That card is dumb. Dumb. Cool. Cool. The same thing that happens to me every single draft. Amazing green card. Amazing red card. Very good red card. Amazing green card. Great green sideboard. Great green main deck. Awful black card that we don't want to play. Fine blue card. It does get our curve down. Yeah, like I think that's the pick. I think we just kind of cry and take that pick. All right, we get a shrewd negotiation. Are we shrewdly negotiating things away reliably? Not terribly. Not terribly. I don't think we're playing that. I don't think we're playing that. Not terribly. There's a revoke, but we don't want to go full Esper. If we go full Esper, our mana base is going to suck. Super suck. Like, I might actually want the fabrication. Maybe the module comes back around. Yeah, there's no way I'm taking a white card that's not an absolute bomb at this point. All right, apparently green was the right choice. There's the prism. There's the prism. There's the prism. I do want to die young, but we need the prism. We absolutely need the prism. So let's pick that up. And then we can trade the prism away with shrewd negotiation when it's no longer applicable. We're not playing any of these cards. What's our artificer count? 1. We'll take a rare. Yeah, I'll take a midnight oil. Midnight oil is pretty dang good. So, like, why? So green is open, and then we get past a midnight oil and a subtle strike. Well, now it looks like black is wide open. There's also a 4th self-assembler. But midnight oil is just very, very good, so we're going to grab that. Probably checked out on that art entirely. Yeah, it's new art. It's never before seen art. So we'll grab a subtle strike here. Nothing that I want here. We'll take another Ether Trade Winds, or maybe a sideboard Fragmentize. So we're looking at 3 cuts. We're not playing anything here. 3 cuts. What's our creature count? Pretty low, as I thought. We've got a Universal Solvent that I doubt we'll play. So we're looking to get rid of spells. Take a Conviction. Oh, Wingsmith? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not making that many artifacts. We're definitely not playing a Conviction, but let's bring this in. Moray. Not for this deck, I don't think. So 4 cuts. No. 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 Probably at least one of these timings, since white is our splash. No, 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 no. Sailback, sure, 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 sure. And yep, get rid of all of my work that I was doing there. Fatal Push, Die Young, Subtle Strike. None of these are getting cut. Shrewd Might. Henny's Expertise, no. Midnight Oil, no. What? Did I not pull that over there? Okay. Dovin, no. Malfunction, no. Probably one of these trade wins. Although the fact that we can bounce like a land if we have to is great, but we can cut one of those. It's probably just the other Impeccable Timing, eh? And then maybe Shrewd, because our artifacts are Chief. Yeah, we're not trading away any of our artifacts. Absolutely not. Prism, I guess, is the one that we would trade away. So we can get rid of Shrewd. And there we go. There's our deck that we can't re-sort by CMC. I really wish you could resort by CMC. I don't understand why that's not a thing. There we go. Splashing early removal isn't great. Impeccable Timing isn't early removal. It kills 3 drops, or X3s, but X3s exist on turn 12 just as much as they exist on turn 3. But I think this works. Do we need 4 planes? 3 cards? Yeah, we probably... Well, we've got a Prophetic Prism. I think we cut 1 planes for an island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blacks. We don't need our planes until at least turn 4. Yeah, let's cut one of those for a island. All right, I think that's the deck. We only have 3 splashes plus the prism. Yeah, like 3 lands is what you would do for 1 card. 4 is around what you would want for 3 cards, maybe even 5. But the prism helps out. All right, let's go with that. We got 6 minutes left on that battle. How are we doing? We've got, only 39 people in. Get your units in so we can successfully do that battle. Because we got to get boss chests to unlock more skins as well. This deck actually looks kind of reasonable. It feels like it's missing... It's missing a slight bit of power. We'll get run over by red-green nonsense. We'll get run over by trains. We'll get run over by a lot of things. But I mean, if our mana's perfect, who cares? Like, I feel like I want... I'm trying to think, like, what's bomby in blue-white? Yeah, give me the angel. Give me a big bomby flyer. And I love this deck. Because our big end is like 4/4s. 4/4s that draw copies of themselves, but still just 4/4s. Cool. We die if we don't find removal. Like now. Time to die. Time to die. Time to die. I will take 3. All right, so we could drop a turtle, which still doesn't do it. 4/4 will stabilize us, not if we're dead. All right, well, we're not blocking with this. Hello? Arena/opponent? There we go. So we're taking another 3, and then we'll drop a 4/4. And then we're kind of locking ourselves into the next 3 turns. Just playing self-assemblers every turn. Into, like, hopefully nothing. So, I mean, they passed with 4 mana up and 4 cards in hand. Let's see what they got. All right, I like that. I will take action. Give me that assembler. Pass the turn with nothing. All right, maybe we do stabilize. Yes, I could have played the self-assembler first to get 1 more point of damage, but I just really wanted to... Cool. 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 All right, self-assembler. Grab another one. Yeah, we're racing here. Virtuous Gearhulk incoming. Stream's over. Stream's over if they drop a Virtuous Gearhulk on me. Metallic Mimic. Okay. So it's a human, and what happens? Humans? New humans get a counter? Sure. New humans get a counter. And that's it, right? Yeah. New humans get a counter. All right, so they need to have like stone nothing for us to really stabilize here. Sure, you blew it up. For me good. Drop another one. Fly on in for 3. All right. If they give us just like a turn here, we start to get back in. Hitting a land would be nice. We could Restoration Gearsmith back an Assembler and drop an Alley Strangler. We don't get that, but we get to start going. We get to start going. So we can Resolute, Restoration Gearsmith. We could also just for 2 just find back both those self-assemblers. I'd rather get 2 creatures down though. So let's go Restoration Gearsmith. Grab an Assembler. Aether Theorist. Get another blocker. And now I feel stabilized. Now I feel stabilized. There we go. We did it. They've got some good cards. They've got some very good early cards. What do we do about very good early cards? Not much. Not much. I think we go back in is what we do. Easy game, not even close. Let's get that battle done while we're in sideboard. 55 people in. We'll see how it goes. Next battle is 4 stars, by the by, but it is for loyalty skin chest, which means you get way better prizes. Saw the Rakdos Avatar covers up the energy. The Rakdos Avatar covers up the energy counter. Oh, arena. Arena. All right, I think we're in trouble. It's all up to this right flank here to actually get through these. Oh, I didn't even see the frogs. They're level 1. Maybe they go down pretty easily. All right, they're coming around to these musketeers. What are these? Bush fiends? Those bushes are killing you. Absolutely. Savage. All right, let's get rid of the bush fiends. A couple people broke off up here. They're going in for that plant. Luckily, it's a level 1. Maybe we're fine. This battle took a little longer. Let's hopefully get more people in for the next one. Remember, you too can get yourself a Mana Leek skin. 7 gold for everybody, 50 gold to fill, 2 barbarians to Zombie Manager. As I said, you can get yourself a Mana Leek flag bearer skin and help the channel out. All right, let's get this battle going. I hear sideboarding is up. I want to drop my skin again, but I'll be a good Stream Raiders player and drop a tank instead. Join me every 5 minutes by following that link in chat, and you too can be part of the battle. Yeah, the OP Leek flag bearers got us through. I really hope we get to unlock the head skins and start making Leek heads. Okay, sure. Subtle Strike and Fatal Push up, and we're a land away from a chief, which if we get to these is cool. Cool. Inventor's Apprentice. Not a great card, but if we stumble, they can run us over. Also, if they try to like put goggles on this, we can just Fatal Push in response. Yep, Fatal Push. So do Leek Skin Raiders just die to bosses? Probably. Boss fights are dumb. Wow, double goggles. They are going for the goggle plan. They are, oh boy. Oh boy, do we just literally have every answer. We just need to keep surviving. and maybe hope they just give up right here. Oh, God. All right, yeah. We're probably just dead here. I don't think we're dealing with a 4/5 first striker. Yeah, we're dead. Cool. Good game. Fun game. Lots of decision points in that game. Very highly strategic. Very highly strategic. I felt that I flexed all of my ability as a Magic player in this game, and as a result, we will pull out the win. What do we have left? We have a malfunction, right? Yeah, we have a malfunction, I think. Chief plus assembler works. True, if they have nothing, but they have something. Ouch. Mm-hmm. Man, those goggles. Yeah, you just can't beat aggro when this happens. It still doesn't make it a good game. I know it's a very common refrain to say, that's just the way Magic is. But you don't have to accept that that's just how Magic is. Can we bounce their goggles? No, because it's still a 3/3. Yeah, it's still a 3/3. I guess we bounce the Gearsmith and the Chaser? Yeah, this does ruin Magic. It makes Magic a much less good game. Hey, Tychus, how's it going? You have joined us as we are going to absolutely get crushed by variants. Boy, we don't even have anything that we can cast with this Yehennies. We can kill everything except for the Chaser, and then we're in Chump Block City forever? Yup. Guess that's the plan. Guess that's the plan. Hit me. Make a servo. Top deck malfunction? We did not top deck malfunction. So we're in... Yeah, we're not winning. Because we have to jump block every single turn. We're never dropping the 3 creatures or whatever that we're going to need to block with. We're dead. Sure. Wow. Opponent's deck is aggro. If we can make them stumble, or if we can just wish to the Magic gods that they stumble, there's a slight chance. Ice Over comes in because they are attacking us frequently. I think Midnight Oil comes out. We're just not playing that long of a game. I think that's really the main changes there. Yeah, the Ice Over should do some work because they've got Destructive Tampering, so they're not going to be killing enchantments. They can kill artifacts, but not enchantments. All right, let's play first. Sure. We got a Prism. We got a blocker. Yeah, goggles. Well done. Well done. Prism in. And we hope for a third land. Play your thingy. Play your 2/1. Put the goggles on it. Make a 3/3. Greenbelt Rampager. Okay. 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 Cool. Cool. Great. Oh, variants. Oh, variants. You got a 3/4. You gonna give it goggles? Wait, what? How much energy? Oh, you have to pay two. Right. You have to pay two energy to get it down. Cool. Cool. Fun magic here. Yeah, put the goggles on. You got it. You got yourself a 4/6. Dovin sort of helps us deal with the pseudo problem. Sort of. We still have to have blockers for it, but at least it won't have as much power. Getting mana screwed and run over by LOL aggro. So like we can put an ice over on the green belt. They just move it over to the Cobra. Man, goggles. Stream notice just came through. Yeah, me 6 was a little bit late. Cool. Cool. Magic's a well-designed game. Well-designed game. Well-designed. Intricate. So many decisions to make. So what do we have to do here? Like, we have to malfunction the train. We're still getting brutalized by the brawler, but at least Dovin can keep it down. Like, we're not dead here, but we're not dead here, but we're seeing the seams of magic. Yeah, train's the biggest threat, but we are also on a 4-turn clock from brawler. Or Spireside Infiltrator, or whatever creature they decide to attack with, because we have utterly failed to play Magic. Yeah, I'll block the hell out of the Cobra. I'll take less damage. Give it Death Touch. Modern Magic's problem is creature power level. I agree. I think Modern Magic... Now, well, no, this does actually count with Kaladesh, right? Because Kaladesh Remastered is an arena set. Yeah, like we can't even do anything with Dovin because we can't block. Yeah, we're just dead here. I think they are purposely making limited sets faster. They're purposely making them... Isn't Spireside... Why did I take a damage there? That's not how Spireside... Or wait, it had Summoning Sickness. It was not tapped. It was not tapped. Right. Yeah, I thought it was already tapped, but if it was already tapped, they couldn't have accrued. Anyways, I think they're purposely making Magic higher variance and higher power because it makes shorter games. Who wants to play a 35-minute game on their phone? Not me. You want to play a 3-minute game on your phone. And if Magic sets have a whole bunch of mana sinks and grindy things and interesting decision points, you end up with 30-minute games, and that just doesn't work for a video game. Yeah, just boot up some Hearthstone or something. Yeah. Yeah. There was an interesting prof had a video today, Is Magic Dying? And there was a pretty big section about draft. And I agree with everything he said about it. This set, I had enjoyed this set. And I think I still do enjoy this set. It's really just Arena rips open Magic and is just like, here's the seams. Here's everything about the game that sucks, and you're going to experience it over and over and over and over as you play so much Magic in such a short period of time. Yeah, it was Paper Magic is dying, but Prof does not let his opinions not be known about Arena. Let's kill that off. Can I just not be land screwed for once, please? Oh boy. Now I get to argue with people in the comments of YouTube about how I kept a 2-lander and not complained about it. Oh no. Obviously I'm bad at Magic. You should never keep 2-landers. So that's going to be a 4/3. So I guess we block with the Screecher. I think the fundamental mistake WotC made when Hearthstone got popular was trying to push Magic more towards Hearthstone. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think it has that much to do with Hearthstone as it does just they want games to be very fast. Because the faster a game is, the more games are played. And the more games are played, the more money they make. If games are half an hour, you're spending a lot less. If games are 5 minutes, cool. You just lost that draft in like 20 minutes. Better do another one. I guess we're Dovening here. And then that buys us quite a bit of time to stay in it. Dovin Bubble Smash. Yeah, I had somebody in the we're playing double goggles deck back to back. All right, whatever. I had somebody in the comments of one of the last videos absolutely lambasting me that I kept a 5-lander when I was an aggro deck. So of course I was going to flood out, apparently. Apparently that guaranteed that I flooded out. Boy. We just aren't gonna do much, eh? Well, if they keep attacking Dovin, we're not gonna get an attack in here if they know what they're doing. Then know what they're doing. So I guess we're using all of our mana to get the most damage going, which would be Wingsmith. It's gonna kind of suck if we hit a land, because then we could have 5/5s down. But yeah, we need to get more damage going. Knox was pretty upset about the monetization of Arena, and then suddenly he quit. He's been playing Magic again the past few days. What is it with Magic players and not understanding very basic statistics? No idea. No idea. All right, so Dovin's looking to get his butt kick permanently here, but I mean, it can just buy us more time rather than gain 2 life and draw a card. Like if we gain 2 life and draw a card, we take 3 damage because we take 5, gain 2. If we do this, we take no damage. We essentially gain 5 life. So we smash on in. Or they tap us down, sure. We drop a self-assembler. And we grab the other one. Pass the turn. People in general are bad at statistics. That's true. That's true. You're not required to take stats in the high school American high school system. I don't think we really do either. Like you take, or way back in my day, you take finite mathematics, which has some statistics in it, but it's not required. And then only certain university courses would have you taking a stats course. So we got to do as much damage as possible. And I guess that's just by dropping more self-assemblers into a chief, because that represents 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn. Sure, I'll shuffle my deck. Why not? In high school, you remember like 1 or 2 units on stats, and that's about it. Yeah, so finite math eventually became something called something else. I don't remember what. Ooh, subtle strike works out well here. Um, so let's drop my chief. They'll tap an assembler. So we'll kill that, and we'll pop a counter on the assembler. We'll take them to 1. And barring their top deck, I think we pull this one out. I can't believe we're playing double goggles decks back to back. Discrete math is the math you do now? Did further maths at A level. Yeah, what did I do? I did trig. So trig was optional. I did trig. I did calculus. Calculus was optional. And I did finite. And finite was optional. And algebra and geometry as well. Those were the 4 like grade 12 / grade 13 courses that I took. But I was in a fun year where I was the last of the grade 13s. There was 1 year where Ontario said, all right, we're done with grade 13. And so this year, all the grade 13s are going to graduate and all the grade 12s are going to graduate. And the grade 12s had been going through the new curriculum their entire lives. And so there was 1 year where we had double the usual university applications, double the number of people applying for scholarships and grants and such. It was a fun year. But grade 12s in Ontario were no longer required to take calculus to get into, various science university courses. If you were a grade 13, you did have to take calculus. So calculus in first year university, in my first year, for the first month, the prof said, if you were in grade 13, don't come because we have to teach all the grade 12s what they were supposed to learn last year. And you all know it. So don't show up. Show up in October. Grade 13? Yeah, we had grade 13. So you went to high school for 5 years instead of 4. So you went to university when you were 18 or 19 instead of 17 or 18. I liked it. I really liked the 5th year at high school. All right, we'll keep this one, but it's going to fold if they double goggle us. So let's hope they don't double goggle us. 4 years was too many of high school? I can see that. High school here is grade 9, 10, 11, 12. And back when I went, grade 13 as well. It's not common everywhere, but I did have middle school as well. So I went junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I went to a different school for 7, 8. That was middle school. It was one school of nothing but 7 and 8s. And then I went to high school, which was 9 through 13. All right, let's take a whole bunch here. And we'll start playing Magic at some point. Midnight Oil, sure. What's up, people? We're just getting our butts kicked, let's drop a Wingsmith. Had an optional grade 13. Yeah, so even here, even still now, I think it's not too uncommon for grade 12s to go back for a victory lap to get more credits and stuff that they need. So, Twitch chat, YouTube comments. What decision point should I have made in this game that would have blown the game wide open and definitely brought us back into winning this one? Let me know in the comments down below. Should have drawn my Yahenni's expertise. All right, fine. That's a good strategy, I guess. Sometimes there's just no saving them. Yup. And that makes Magic a less than great game. Jesus Christ. All right, fine, Sidian. We'll do it your way. We'll do it your way. Are you happy? Are you happy? Um, do I want to reset their midnight oil? No, there's no benefit to resetting their midnight oil. I think I just decline. Yeah, I'll just decline that. Boop. Oh, that's why you're good at Magic. You see the lines. Right. Mind drop me? Oh no. I have so many cards. Um, Goodbye, Ether Trade Winds. I don't know. Is Dovin getting us back into this? It actually probably will. If they're not going to play a creature, if we can bubble it for a while, that's going to save some time. Dai Young's only hitting an X2, right? And it's not instant speed. Let's get rid of the Dai Young. Ooh. They ditched them all. All right, smashy, smashy. Let's get Mr. Dovin down. And let's draw a card this time. Get our life total back up a bit. So Sidian, you need to call my draws more, is what you need to do. I think that is the expert strat. Foundry Screecher, you bet. You betcha. Subtle Strike? Sure. Sure thing, Reno. Well, let's bubble that down. Come on in. Drop the other one. Drop this. Do I have one left? I do. All right. I think we pulled it out. We were the ones who were lucky at the end. Yay. We get a match 3. I don't even pay you for modding. Why would you do that? Perhaps someday. If you call enough shots. Yeah, all I needed to draw was that expertise. Oh boy. I will say I've been playing a lot more board games recently, and so I've seen a lot of good game design recently, which is one of the things that I think is probably highlighting to me the seams with Magic. Too early for a battle? I think so. It's a level 4. We've got 73. Actually, yeah, we could probably run this. Let's give this a run. Make sure we get through to the boss battle here. This is fine. Fatal Push. Draw a card. We got a Strangler. What levels are these? 10s and 1s? 10s and 1s? Swamp, go. Hazmat Medic just swinging. Eager Construct. I would love to scry. I don't know what you found for me, Cortana, and I don't want to know. What did Cortana find for me? Well, we took a little bit there. Took a little bit longer. Malfunction, no. I need lands. Specifically blue lands. I'll Fatal Push a Construct. All right, we got the chest. 8 gold to everybody, 50 gold to J. Alora, 3 Musketeers to Argonzalez, 3 Berserkers to Hazmat Medic. I'll collect those later. Let's go to the unknown. I'm going to drop my flag bearer, my Mana Leek skin flag bearer. If you want your own, you can buy it from the store in Stream Raiders. Join that battle every 5 minutes, and we'll get back to that battle in a bit. Have I looked into Tabletop Simulator? I have... 142 hours played in Tabletop Simulator. I play a lot of Tabletop Simulator. Let's get the beats going, I guess. 142 hours casual. Yeah, that's me. A lot of that is just Kingdom Death Monster. Well, it's bashing for 2. Apparently killing that 2/2 really slowed our opponent right down. So I'm fine with that. Nearly 2,000 in Europa Universalis. Yeesh. I don't think I've ever put anywhere near that amount of time into a game. Magic, sure. But I love new games. I love new games, which sucks because I love open-ended, no end strategy games. A lot of that time is spent tabbed out. I have. There is a game. What is? Our opponent's going to drop something on us at some point. Hey, Yargle buying the Mana Leek Flag Bearer. Thank you very much, Yargle. I think it's. Is it Goat Simulator? Goat Simulator. I have 620 hours. Like, I didn't even leave it open or anything. I just opened it up one day and I got a bunch of like time-based achievements. And it was like, hey, you've played 620 hours. I have not. I certainly have not. But it sure does think that I did. All right, let's smash in. So if they think they're going to get me with this appetite, do I instead want to double spell here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's double spell here. Because that way, if they really want to save up their mana for the appetite, we'll have another attack. I have a feeling Universe Sandbox also has a crazy amount, 2.7, 33 hours in Universe Sandbox Legacy. That I think I did accidentally leave open. I will take an action. Yahenni's expertise. Heck yeah. Well, heck no. Well, it'll be nice to have in our hand. Guild Wars 2 account is vastly approaching 4,500. Oh, I probably spent that much time on WoW, I guess. All right, so let's go in. I'm suspecting they're just holding up that appetite for a self-assembler, which means I might just want to continue to punish them and drop a Wingsmith instead. Yeah. Is there a way to see WoW playtime? Because your wife has been a daily grinder since vanilla. Well, I can't remember if you can see your account time. You can see your character played time with /played. Is this the 4th spam call? Why am I getting a call from Chepstow? Cool, I was paying attention to my phone and our opponent gave up. I'm getting a call from England. I assume it's about my social insurance number and that I'm going to be arrested. Because that would be the 4th time today. So we saw what, 2 cards from them? We saw an Eager Construct and an Appetite? And a Wildest Dreams. All right, let's go back in. Where's Chepstow? It's obviously in England. Did I order anything from England? I did send an Extra Life prize to England. I highly doubt that it's there already. And I think if there's an issue, they're supposed to call the receiver, not the sender. This is sketchy, but I'll keep it. Sketchy, but I'll keep. Is it Vince? Is PK from Chepstow? Or are you just assuming that everybody in the UK is from the same place? Smash. They left a voicemail, which makes me strongly suspect that it is the social insurance. You will appear before court and or be arrested. You've had friends online ask if you know me. Like, no, you know you? Yeah, you don't know me. Cultivator's Caravan. That was a good card. I remember that card. Didn't realize it was in the set. We've had luck just killing their little 2-drops here, so let's just do that. It was the latter. Fair. Let's come on in for 1. Let's drop a chief. Rested on stream, nothing new. It's true. Because I don't even think the extra life prize I sent was going to Chepstow. But ideally, I didn't like send out an extra life prize and it has exploded in transit or something. Ah, it's near Bristol. It's across the river from Bristol. All right. Well, that expertise is going to be decent when we get there. I will happily trade if that's a thing you want to do. Yeah, let's trade. And we'll drop the Wingsmith. Hey, Sri, how's it going? PK might actually be from Bristol. That sounds familiar. I mean, Bristol's a well-known city. It's not unheard of. How much longer is Kaladesh up? Apparently we get an extra week, which is nice. I'll take an extra week. Boy, sure do need that black mana. All right, well, you're dying to Yeheni's expertise when we do it anyways. So let's just get rid of that renegade. This is crew... Ah, it's crew 3. Perfect. Crew 3 is reasonable. PK is much funnier in person than scripted. I could see it. He seems like a really nice dude. Ballista Charger, they're all in on vehicles, but unfortunately it's the Crew 3 vehicles. Smash? What does Charger do again? Ping something on attack? Sure. Watsy smelled the money? I assume so. I assume they saw a big enough increase that they were like, well, for the good of the community, we shall extend the date. Are they racing me? Yeah, I guess it's probably a race. It's a race until we find the expertise. Now it's very much a race. I think we're oiling first. And then I would like to be able to block that 2 damage. Could somebody please explain to me what happens when you get a duplicate card in a pack? You found about 3 explanations about what happens. Sure. So, commons and uncommons. So be aware, you will always get up to 4 copies of a card. 4 is a playset. So getting your second copy is nothing, third copy is nothing, fourth copy is nothing. You will get 4 copies of a card and receive a playset of cards. If it is a common or an uncommon, your 5th copy will instead turn into magical vault progress. When you get a 100% vault progress, you'll be able to open that vault and get a handful of wild cards. It takes a very long time. If you get a rare that you have, or sorry, let's go back to this. Your rare in the pack that you open will be a rare that you do not have 4 copies of already. It could be one that you have 1 copy, 2 copies, or 3 copies of, but it will not be one that you already have 4 of. When you then have 4 of every rare, then you'll get 20 gems, or 40 gems if it would have been a mythic. Am I liking this format? Yeah, I am. There's some stuff in it that I don't think should have been included. They should have learned their lesson about Crew 1 and Untethered Express, but overall, it's been enjoyable. So I am happy to see that it's around for another week. No problem. And if you draft and you pick a rare that you have 4 copies of, you'll get gems for it. You don't have to, have a whole set to get gems for your 5th rare that you pick. But if you're just opening packs, like through the store or whatever, you will always get a rare that you don't have 4 of yet. Okay, all right. How many cards do we draw? 2? All right, so let's bubble. Bubble 0. Let's Cloudy B. Draw more cards. And then, okay, we get to keep this hand. We get to keep this hand as is. Because when does this go away? Draw step. So we get to keep our hand. Do we want to Fortuitous Find anything? I mean, I think we're just winning this anyways. We could get like a chief. Yeah, I think we just want our flyers down. Yeah, Cloud Blazer draws 2. Cloud Blazer was very good. Spireside, pretty good. Pretty good. Although Dovin's going to put a stop to that. Well, not if Dovin dies, I guess. We're locked. Yeah, we're locked into keeping Dovin alive here, so we have to block. There we go. Gear Seeker will start putting things to rest. So we hit that so it can't crew. And then we drop Gear Seeker. And then we drop Theorist, keep Fortuitous Find. So we just need them to not hit a 3-power creature, which they did not, which is very good for us. No. Yeah, I won't draw a Swamp. We'll draw whatever the other top 2 cards are. Self-Assembler and a Malfunction, eh? And we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we could, well, we're going to bubble this. We're going to smash in for 5. Oh, maybe not, because they can crew that. Yeah, they can crew that every turn, I guess. Which means there's a chance we actually want to malfunction. Well, no, we can malfunction the charger so that it's not a problem. And then I think we'll self-assembler, but we won't find the other ones because we have to discard them because of the Midnight Oil. Sure, you crew that up. Be my guest. This is 6. All right, so we're going to self-assembler and not find the other ones. And then pitch the find. And I guess just ask them again to not top deck super great stuff. There we go. There we go. There's a turn. Here's a turn where we can really put the pedal to the metal. Y'all ready? We're going to do it. We're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to bubble something. You ready? All right, let's go. Oh, we won. Yeah, 2-1. 2-1's not bad. 2-1's not bad. We had not fun with the first match. The second match, I don't necessarily think that we had fun, but we won. And the third match, we didn't have to play against Double Goggles deck. So thanks for hanging out, YouTube. I will see y'all in the comments, I'm sure. And I'll see y'all hopefully on Twitch, where we have a fun time. We're going to go do some marbles and Stream Raiders and such. Bye, YouTube.